everybody, it is I, the J Cafe, and I'm here for week 1 of our season 3 of Football Head Coach 26. If you guys saw some of my off-season updates, you'll notice that we have a bunch of new players, but yeah. Unfortunately, I'm doing a new method with this, as you may tell, because the video up sign. I've already seen the gameplay, and I already know what's happening. I know what the end score is and all that, but I won't say so that you guys don't get spoiled. But now I think because of the different format that I'm doing, I might be a little more talkative in this style of, okay? So let's just talk about football. And I might lose some of my announcer parts, but honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's talk about football. Yesterday, Sunday, was football, and my Seahawks, 44-22, Cardinals. I wish they didn't throw that pick and fumbles so often during the third quarter, but ultimately, we still won. Though if we didn't fumble in the end zone because of our goal line stops so often, we would have won by 50 points, I bet. Because they would have 7 points and we might have over 50. Hello. Anyways, yeah. Let's see, what else was there? There was apparently the Lions being the Commanders, 44-22 also, so I didn't see that game, but it was interesting. I did see the Niners lose pretty badly. It was 42 to 20 points, I think, 42-20. It was nice seeing the Niners get destroyed, but still, the Rams were also winning, and I think they still lead the division. Cardinals, they're at the bottom of the division, and that's fun. I've watched a little bit of the Steelers, and unfortunately, it was pain because they couldn't do anything, and I suffered. I saw that the Patriots beat the Buccaneers by a couple of points, and that's sad because now the Patriots are firm lead after the painful loss to the Dolphins that the Bills had. It's so sad. The Jets, I think they lost to the Browns also. Barely lost, but still lost by a field goal. And then, what else happened? The Panthers beat the Packers, but they did lose to the Saints, so that sucks. And then the Colts, they did the weird overseas game against the Falcons, and the Falcons could not win because Jonathan Taylor decided to put up almost 300 total yards and 3 touchdowns. And now people are talking about him being in the MVP conversation when we have Jackson Smith and Jigba being the first player to reach 1,000 yards in only, what was it? Is it just barely 10 games? 9 games? I think it's just been 9 games, but it might have been 10. Along with getting maybe his 5th, 6th touchdown of the week. He didn't get a 100-yard game this time because he had pulled out for concussion protocol, and then we just kept on turning the ball over. Cardinals ball, Seahawks ball, Cardinals ball, Seahawks ball, run the ball. Jeez. And then eventually Hugh Law came in after Sam Darnold was done, throwing 14 passes, 10 completions, 178 yards. Yeah, and Jacoby Brissett got forced fumbled twice by, Tyrese Knight, I think? I think it was Tyrese Knight. And then DeMarcus Lawrence with 2 fumble recoveries for defensive touchdowns. That really was nice. Ty Okada made a pretty good play. It was a 3rd, 4th down play. Threw it to this tight end who got catch, but then Ty Okada smashed himself into his chest, dropping the ball, forcing him to drop the ball. And now we got Monday Night Football today, which is going to be Eagles versus the Packers, which I don't know who I want to win, but I'm going to say go Eagles because Saquon Barkley, and I also have Devonta Smith, I guess. Right now in the game, it's 10-7. I think it just got fumble recovered, and we get the ball to the opponent's 50-yard line. Halftime. Great. I haven't been talking enough because it's only halftime at this thing. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm going to try announcing in the second half. Okay, here we go. Breece Hall, TFL. John Franklin Myers to the 28. Nick Chubb, almost a first down. It's going to be 30 inches. Nick Chubb gets a first down to the opponent's 44-yard line. Breece Hall gets about 6 yards. Milton Williams. Then Baker Mayfield throws First down, Malik Neighbors to the 21-yard line. Baker Mayfield throws again, and it's a touchdown for DeAndre Hopkins, making it 17-7. Oh my goodness. Now I wish you guys commented on my flipping videos so I have more things to talk about, man. What do I talk about on this thing? I mean, the fact that I have Jahad Campbell at this point, and a couple other people, like I got Dominic Pooney from the Halloween event, but I also got this other guy that I forgot the name of because I can't see him. Calvin Ridley for this guy, though, with the catch. Jared Goff, 2 yards. How is Jared Goff better than Baker Mayfield? I mean, I get it, it's a game. They have to slowly increase the stats, but yeah, I wish. Now I have a machine right next to me. It's a water fountain. It's going... All right, punt to us. We're at the 23-yard line. Baker Mayfield, first down to Malik Neighbors to the 35. Nick Chubb, 1 yard. Spillane now. Oh, it's a sack, and it's good old sack. It's Witherspoon and Clowney with the sacks. Mitch Wishnowsky punting it to the opponent's 40-yard line. And now Jared Goff throwing. Big completion to Calvin Ridley to the 44. Then Jared Goff throws again. Big completion to Chris Godwin at the 8-yard line, I think. And then in sack, defensive holding though by Jahad Campbell. And then I can't see the sack, unfortunately, because it's a storm duck penalty. It's a incompletion, 2-yard run by Patrick Ricard, and then Jonathan Taylor brings in for a red zone touchdown. Yay! Touchdown, Jonathan Taylor. It was an extra point. Well, what was it? Eddie Pinheiro, this guy had. It's tied game in the third quarter. Here we go. Nick Chubb, 1 yard. Milton Williams. Nick Chubb, 7 yards. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 3. Nick Chubb, big run. Offensive holding, though. It's going to be 3rd and 13. Baker Mayfield throwing, and it's not quite a first down. 4th and inches. We're going to punt. Mitch Wishnowsky getting it to the opponent's 18-yard line. Their machine's gone, so I don't have to hold this phone close to my mouth. We had Jordan Davis with the tackle on good old Taylor, making it 3rd and long. Jared Goff throws, first down. Cortland Sutton, who's really good at getting touchdowns, Goff throws again. This was Najee Harris to the opponent's 48-yard line. Chase Young on the tackle, though. Yeah, we got Chase Young during one of the offseason. 2 yards, I think. 3rd and long. Goff throwing once more. And it's Chris Godwin at the 7-yard line. Goff going to throw again. And guess what? It's intercepted. I knew that it was coming, but, I have to pretend that I don't know it's coming because it's an interception. So, here we go. Malik Neighbors with the catch. And then Joe Mixon with the catch. 2nd and 10. Nick Chubb going deep down the sideline. And now, Mayfield throwing. First down, Brandon Ayuk. Oh, yeah, we also got Brandon Ayuk from a trade thingy. It's going to be a field goal, Graham Gano, and guess what? It is in. Field goal scored. Now, I'm trying to make it so that my voice doesn't have a I won or I lost type of voice, so you guys can't tell. Jared Goff throws 4 yards. Chris Godwin. Okay, Jonathan Taylor with an extra yard is going to be 3rd. And, incomplete. So they're kicking to us, punt, and guess what? Now, are they going to get the ball? Maybe they will. Nick Chubb, first down, though, to the 49. Joe Mixon, first down. John freaking Myers on the tackle. Joe Mixon again bringing it to the opponent's 15-yard line, where Mayfield will throw. 4 yards, Hopkins. A run by Joe Mixon. And that is game. We won, yeah. 322 rushing yards to their 32. 144 to their 327 passing yards. Sacks, we had 3, I think. 14 completions, 22 incompletions, 21 completions, 33 incompletions, 144 yards, 327 yards, a touchdown interception for Goff. 14 for 112, Nick Chubb. 8 for 24, Taylor, and 458 receiving. Malik Neighbors, 6 for 130, Chris Godwin. I'm trying to beat my own video speed. But, that's his roster. Not bad, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Yeah, what am I doing? Can you scroll down a little faster? Yep. There's our offense. Great. We have Dominic Pooney and Ezra Cleveland, and that's his. Kevin Zeitler, Dominic Pooney. Yeah. Not a bad team, but we took the win by a field goal, and then we just look at our defense just in case you guys need a reminder. Chase Young being our best defensive player now. And also just looked at the feedback for fun. Now, you may have noticed I didn't go straight into money or whatever. Well, that's because I told you how I figured out what was happening. During the off season, I expected it to take a couple of hours, which means by the time I clicked on it, I wasn't expecting to see a game. This is the opponent we have, and I was like, let's see. This team doesn't seem that bad. It says 78 overall team, 76 overall team, but then I look at the team, and the team's pretty good. 85 overall almost everywhere. I'm like, how the heck is this a 76 overall team? Look at that roster, man. Did he just get some free teams or something? Because it says he's a flipping 76 overall. Anyways, then we go to games. Fun stuff, my brain. It's against the chickens. I'm like, hey, yo, did my name go to Ultra Chickens yet? No, we don't have Ultra Chickens because I still have to wait a week before I can change the team name still. So sad. We lost by a field goal, I think, over there. I decided not to look at that. Then I did this good old passing possibilities thing to get some free money. I did another round of football where we go against none other than the Cowboys. We won. And by a pretty decent margin. Didn't decide not to really look at the opponent, but he has a pretty good roster. A lot of Halloween people somehow. Probably because he bought it. Because how the heck do you get that many flipping Halloween tokens, bro? We took the hot dogs, the flaming wieners. We lost somehow. So 2 losses, 1 win. That's sad, but whatever. The roster, pretty good. I'm a little bit underwhelming, though. And so we got 2 losses, 1 win, $10,000, and now I'm like, what do I do now? Well, I gotta go back and go to the market, or do I go into team? No, I go to market, play a trade, gotta click on daily, because that's the only thing I can really do without spending all my money. I proceed to go get myself some silver, 65. Because the specifics of this one is not that high, I don't have to spend that much. So I put a gold in there, I put my silvers in there, I just need a bronze now. So what do? I go down the store, spend $150, get myself 4 bronze. 63 plus overall. What did I get? A 64 overall. Then I go to the market, and then I have some problems. You might have not noticed it, but yeah. I had to stop the recording, but now I got back over here, got myself a free logo. I was like, guess what? Ignoring all that, go into the logo down there and turn myself into the snow chickens. The ultra snow chickens now is what we're going to call ourselves. We go back to this thing, go to the bottom, click on that guy, and then, as you see, that's the recording of the first 80, 90% of the video that you're seeing right now. Cornerback, guess what? I wish it was better, but no, it's just barely a 78 overall. It was actually Byron Murphy Jr., who I believe I already had if I didn't trade him away. Got myself a 10. We got ourselves another gold pack. It's a safety. Unfortunately, it's nothing impressive as it's just Shamari Connor. And that's about where it all ends, where I click on all the flipping missions to see if there was anything that was essentially free for me. I wasn't, because I'm a sad person. So sad. So I just decided to, click off it, go back, go look at everything, look at this weekly challenge that I'm never going to do because I don't have 82 overall O-linemen to spare. And I'm like, why? I'm sad. Look at my team. My team's not that bad, is it? We'll probably destroy a 60 overall team without any problem. Anyways, bye guys.